Hi there, Morgan here from Crafting a Lovely Life, and today I'm going to show you how to make 4 super cute wood slice Christmas ornaments. We are going to be using our Cricuts and Cricut EasyPress Mini to put iron-on vinyl on wood. I love using heat transfer vinyl on wood because it is able to adhere to wood surfaces even if they aren't completely smooth. So whenever possible, I will use iron-on vinyl on wood. If you don't have an EasyPress Mini, you can just make these wood ornaments using adhesive vinyl instead. I'm so excited to show you how to make these wood slice Christmas ornaments, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is paint the wood slices. For the designs I'm using today, I painted one ornament black, one red, one green, and used a vanilla colored paint on one as well. You don't have to paint the wood slices, but I wanted my designs to stand out, so I went ahead and painted them. Once the paint is dry, we need to measure each of our wood slice ornaments so we know what size to make each design. These wood slices are real wood, so they will not all be the exact same size, so make sure you measure each one. My wood slices were actually pretty close to the same size, so I went ahead and made each design about 2.5 inches. Now we are going to open up a new project in Cricut Design Space and upload our designs. The designs I'm using today are available on my website, so I will link those below. Once we have everything open, we will want to go ahead and resize the designs to fit on the wood slices. Next, we will need to get the different layers attached so they stay together when we are cutting. For the Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, we will just be using one color of vinyl, so I will select the Merry Christmas design and click Attach. Then I will do the same thing for the Happy Holidays design. For the Merry and Bright design, we are using 2 colors, so we will need to select the design and click Ungroup. Then we can select the red layer and click Attach. Now we can select the green layer for that design and click Attach. Now for the Joy to the World design, we have 3 colors, so we will select the design and click Ungroup. Then select the white layer and click Attach. Next, select the green layer and click Attach. And then I decided to place the red dots separately to save on vinyl, so I will select the first set of red dots and click Attach, and then I will do that for the other 2 sets of red dots as well. Before we click Make It, I'm going to go over to the Colors panel and make sure that we have just the 3 colors. So we have a couple of different colors of green and red in these designs, so I will just move them so that all of the reds will be the same color and the greens will be the same color. This will make organizing the mats on the next screen much easier. Oh, I almost forgot, we also want to change the Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays designs to the color white since the wood slices were painted. Now we can click Make It and get our mat ready for cutting. I'm going to move all of the different design elements over to one mat so that cutting goes a little bit faster. So I will just click the green mat, select the design, and then click the 3 dots on the top left. Then we can click Move Object and select the mat we want to move it to. Once it's on the white mat, we will need to move it down so that none of the cuts overlap. Then we can repeat that process until everything is moved over to the white mat. Since we are using iron-on vinyl, we will also want to mirror the mat, so we will go ahead and click the mirror button. If you decide to cut the vinyl on individual mats instead of moving everything over to one mat like I just showed you, then you will need to select mirror for each mat. Next, I'm going to place the heat transfer vinyl on my standard grip mat. Use the measurements on the mat in Cricut Design Space to determine what size you need to cut each color of HTV down to. We are going to place the HTV on the mat with the shiny side down. So starting at the top, we'll place the white vinyl on the mat first. Next is our green vinyl, then we can put the red vinyl down. Make sure that you're placing the vinyl in the same spots on the mat as we set up in Design Space. Before I make any cuts, I like to use a brayer tool to make sure that the vinyl is really stuck down on the mat well. Back in Design Space, you can click Continue to select the material type you are using. I'm using a non-Cricut brand HTV, so I'm going to set my material to Heat Transfer Vinyl Non-Cricut. If you are using an Explore machine, you will want to set the dial to Iron On. Now you are ready to load the mat into your Cricut. Once the mat is loaded, the Cricut button will start blinking and you are ready to start cutting. When the machine is done cutting, the arrow button will start blinking again and you can unload the mat and remove the vinyl. Now we are going to start weeding the designs. So first I'm going to cut apart the different designs and then I'm going to get the bulk of the excess vinyl peeled off. I'm using a Cricut weeding tool for this part and I highly recommend you do as well. I've linked all of the materials I recommend for this project below. After I get the bulk of the excess vinyl off, I go back and get all of the smaller pieces in the letters and the rest of the design. Cricut's heat guide recommends using the medium temperature setting for the EasyPress Mini. It says to use firm pressure and constant movement for 40 seconds. I do not recommend using a larger heat press for this type of project. The Mini does a much better job at getting the iron-on vinyl evenly heated, especially on a rougher surface like wood. Before you apply the vinyl to the wood, I recommend using a lint roller to get any dirt or dust off of the ornaments. Now I'm going to start with the Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays designs because they are only one layer, so they will be the easiest to do. So just place the design in the center of the wood circle and heat with the EasyPress Mini for about 40 seconds. I also wanted to note that I'm not going to be sealing these ornaments with anything. Since these ornaments will be used inside, a sealer is really not necessary for this project. The iron-on vinyl I'm using today is a cool peel vinyl, so I will wait until the vinyl has completely cooled to the touch before I remove the plastic sheet. Make sure you check to see if the vinyl you are using is a warm peel or cool peel vinyl before removing the plastic backing sheet. Now I can repeat this process for the Happy Holidays design. While I wait for the Happy Holidays ornament to cool, I will go ahead and get the Joy to the World ornament lined up. To get everything lined up for this ornament, you will first want to place down the white layer. Then place the green layer on top of it, and then place the red dots where they should go. This will help you make sure you have enough room for everything before you apply heat to the first layer. My Happy Holidays ornament has cooled down now, so I'm going to go ahead and peel off the plastic backing sheet for it really quick. Once everything looks like it's in the right place on the ornament, gently peel up the red and green layers without moving the white layer so it remains in the right place. Then apply heat to the white layer for 40 seconds. While this layer on the Joy to the World ornament cools, we will get the first layer lined up on the Merry and Bright ornament. So we want to get the red and green layers placed together so when we put the vinyl on the ornament, we can make sure everything fits well. Once the design is where you want it, peel up the red layer carefully, making sure the green layer stays in place. Then apply heat for 40 seconds. While that layer cools, we can go back to our Joy to the World ornament and peel up the plastic backing sheet. Now line up the green layer with the red dots so you make sure everything is in the right place. Once everything is lined up where you want it, peel up the red dots and start heating the green layer. Make sure that all of the vinyl is covered by the plastic sheet, including the white layer. You never want to apply heat directly to vinyl, so always make sure it is covered. Now we will go back to the Merry and Bright ornament and peel up the plastic sheet. Then we can line up the red vinyl and apply heat. Next, peel up the plastic sheet on the green layer for the Joy to the World ornament and add the red dots. Then you will need to place the plastic sheet from the green layer on top of the entire design to protect the rest of the vinyl while you heat the red dots. Set that aside to cool and peel off the plastic sheet on the Merry and Bright ornament. Once the Joy to the World ornament has cooled, you can peel off the plastic sheet and we are ready to add ribbon to the ornaments to hang them. I'm using red and black buffalo plaid ribbon on these ornaments. If you have a hard time getting the ribbon through the holes on the wood slices, I found that using a pair of the Cricut tweezers or my weeding tool worked really well to get the ribbon through the hole. And there you have it. How cute are these wood ornaments? I absolutely love how they turned out and can't wait to hang them on the tree. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and get a chance to make a set of wood slice ornaments this Christmas. Be sure to subscribe below so you can follow along each week as I share new crafty projects. Don't forget to grab the designs I used today on my website listed below. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!